tell me, what's the hardest part to adjusting just to Korean culture? Because you've worked and you've trained in all different parts and all different corners.
Yeah.
I mean, the truth is, like, this, it's a different life.
Very
Definitely.
different. I think in the beginning, as we were more like, we trained a lot in Korea, and we were there, you know, like during the beginning of Vicha. So I think that's when we experienced the most like culture difference.
Yeah, because we haven't been back in a while, but I think also like as a group coming up, learning in Korea, but that is technically a global sorry, global group. It's also just the understanding behind that there is a difference.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a lot of time, or people might think that it's just like perfect all the times, but the whole point is that like it is a collaboration, and if there's something that like is like different between the cultures, you talk about it, and then like if something happened, then like you fix it, and that's what happens.
Because you have to understand, like, this was the first time that something like this was ever done, you know, like bringing American talent with different backgrounds and training them in like a Korean training system that has been like the system for like years since the beginning of like K-pop, you know. Obviously, like, it's a learning experience, and for both us and the company, and you know, it's just getting to the point where like we're on the same page. We all agree that this is how it should be, and just be, you know, communication and
Yeah.
It's
It's a relationship, so like you grow and you learn,
Right.
and that's how it works.
What was the most surprising part of training? Right? Is there anything that like you didn't hear of, you didn't watch in the documentary, you didn't catch in an interview?
What would it be? I feel like, I don't know, maybe, this could be just me, but like you do like evaluations like every month. And I don't think I really knew that. Like maybe I did. I don't know.
I don't
but
know.
like it's, they
I
like,
knew that.
I think I knew that.
okay.
I feel like
Have you heard of that?
Okay, never mind.
Like monthly evaluations.
So it's like a test.
And they
And
give,
like,
well, you have to like, you dance for them and you perform for them, and then they
Yeah.
give you notes in front of you, right?
Yeah,
I
for us
think
it was
better.
different because obviously we were not like normal like
We were on the show.
trainees.
Yeah.
It was during the show, and after it was more like evaluating your song, like the song that we were preparing back then. But I feel like usually it would be like covers, like dance covers, singing covers. But for us, it was our songs. Yeah, and yeah, it's just people like the higher ups come and they see you perform, they record it, and then they send it, I guess, to performance team, and they kind of give notes on what to improve and what was good, you know.
did anybody get a bad evaluation ever?
I think that's
it's happened. It's definitely happened. Yeah.
Probably gotten notes.
Yeah, for sure. Like notes all the time,
Yeah.
but it's just like I don't know if I could say it'd be bad because I feel like it'd be worse if I didn't get notes. You know?
You kind of want
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you kind of want
Yeah.
the notes.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Definitely growing
Yeah.
before as well. Was definitely not there yet. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's understandable.
What's the most challenging part of this whole thing?
challenging.
I think it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because I think for me, and it has always been this, even like during Korea, I think, like I'm a very family-oriented person. So for me, like being away from my mom and my brother, like I think that was my biggest struggle. You know, like having that like motherly support. Obviously, I call my mom like every day, but it's still hard not having her like every day with me. You know, and kind of trying to like adapt and like, you know, finding the same feeling with, you know, like girls that are like your sisters and like the same age and are going through the same thing, you know.
What made everyone want to audition for A2K in the first place?
Ooh. I mean, I know for me, I was already doing auditions for so many other things. And so this just happened to be one of those many. And I just happened to make it past the point that I had wanted to for so many other companies too. But yeah, I found it online actually. My mom did because she was like my momager. She always called herself that. And so yeah, this just was one of like many. But I had always been into K-pop. Like that was my inspiration. And I wanted to always just be on the stage.
Honestly, I think like at the time I was really into K-pop. And so like, obviously I saw like all the companies and their releases. And I think I just saw like the audition form. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Because like, I feel like in K-pop, for some reason, you just really want to do it too. Like at least for me. Like, and so I was like, I would learn the dances, like, and try to cover all the songs. And so, yeah, I just like auditioned and then made it.
You know, it was also the concept of it too.
Yeah,
I mean, it literally was America to Korea.
It was perfect for us.
And I think, like Camilla said earlier, like it's not something that has really been done. I mean, there were, I feel like, flyers that were always saying like, oh, we want to make something global. But for this, it was clearly like America to Korea. And so it was just like the concept of it was so, it got my attention so quickly because I was like, okay, wait, I think I want to, because I wanted to merge like my own culture and background into something else also. Maybe instead of like just going straight into K-pop, because I mean, I'm Asian, so it could have worked. But I liked the concept and the idea of like bringing different things together.
Yeah.
For me, I was like a very dedicated singer already, though not a pop singer at all, and dancer. Like they were very big things in my life already at that time. But since I was a really good student as well, I was just planning on going to college. But then at some point I was like, but I really love singing and dancing. But then it's like in America, the only opportunity where you do both is like Broadway. And frankly, I wasn't really interested in Broadway, and I didn't just want to do one or the other. So at the time I was planning on going to college for music production was my plan. And so it was like perfect timing when this came out because I had also like just gotten into K-pop, and I was like, this is great. Like you can sing and you can dance, and like I love to perform. And in the process, like I can become like, I can basically have the firsthand college experience. You know, it's kind of what anyone would have wanted, like the firsthand experience. And so I was like, this is a great opportunity. And so, yeah, that's why I auditioned.
Yeah. Oh. For me, I've always wanted to be a singer. I started singing since, I honestly don't remember exactly because I feel like in my head I've always sang. So I guess pretty young. And it has always been my dream to be a singer, a performer. And, but obviously, you know, you have to go to school. And like, I feel like the music industry is kind of a gamble. It's like it's not like secured. Yeah. You know, it's like a dream and you can work for it, but it's not secured. So for me also, like I went to college, I was doing like nursing, but I respect it a lot because I experienced it, but it's like, it's not what I wanted to do. Like I've always just wanted to be a performer, an artist, a singer. So when this came up, I was like, perfect. This is exactly what I want. Also the concept of like being in a group, because before I was in a duo with my brother and we both sang. So I guess like I was used to having someone else, you know, to rely on and kind of work together. So I thought it was perfect. And
I agree. Yep. Like for some reason, the concept of being in a group is like a lot more appealing because it's like you have other people like there with you to like lean on and rely on. And that's like definitely an important thing.
Yes.
That's a beautiful thing because some people like they either can do that or they can't.
Yeah.